Thank you for joining us tonight. You're now with me, Shao for TVS Nightline. Let's begin with this update. A construction worker was crushed to his death by a crane boom that collapsed at a construction site along Jalan Pentana in Kuching today. The victim was working at a plot of the construction site, was pinned between the crane and the bore piles while maneuvering the crane prior to the incident. The deceased, identified as Manggi Nanjus, 51, died on the spot in the 7:21 p.m. accident. According to Padungan Fire Station Chief Tan Ming Chai, firefighters were faced with difficulty to recovering the body due to site situation and wet conditions, as the body was decapitated. However, rescue work has been completed and the body has since been handed over to the police.
Berdasarkan kepada maklumat daripada pemanggil tadi, pemandu tersebut apabila melihat kren tu hampir tumbang, beliau terjun dan tidak sempat untuk lari jauh dan ditimpa oleh kren. Kita menerima panggilan pada jam 19.26. Kemudian kita hantar 10 orang anggota kita ke lokasi untuk kita kerja-kerja penyelamatan. Pada awalnya kita mengalami kesukaran sebab saiz dan berat kren tersebutlah. Kita mendapatkan bantuan daripada pihak syarikat dengan eskavator dua buah eskavator. Keadaan mangsa parah. Kita mengalihkan kren tersebutlah, badan kren tersebut untuk kita mengeluarkan sisa sedikit je. Ada 12 kaki lagi lah.
And now on to the next update. Gabungan Parti Sarawak or GPS Chairman Datuk Patinggi Abang Johari Tunapeng has given a clear hint that AZIZUL is likely to emerge among PBB's new candidate in this upcoming state election. In a press conference after officiating a ceremony at Sentex in Lundu, Abang Johari expressed his gratitude towards Tanjung Datu incumbent Datuk Jamilah of her desire to withdraw, thus paving the way and empowering young leaders in the party lineup.
So because of that, I thank her because she has expressed a desire to undur diri. So within PBB itself also, I want to have a young people, as I said. So I think it's only appropriate. I think we give way to his son to continue the vision. I think he is well prepared. And he's talented, he has the background. I don't mind to say to you that he has that sort of his character towards that. Macam bapaknya juga. Seorang pun kena berharap bapaknya juga.
Earlier, Jamilah had expressed her desire to withdraw from defending her seat, to which Abang Johari thanked her for her excellent service towards her constituents after taking over the seat following the passing of her husband, Perhin Sri Adnan Satem.
Tadi saya mengucap terima kasih kepada Datuk Jamilah. It's not easy for her to decide during that period when the husband just passed away. So I asked her, it's possible for her to take over this area, which she agreed. Dan of course she has done her job very well. Dan selama 4 tahun, saya ucap 5 tahun dekat 4 tahun, saya ucap terima kasih kepada Datuk Jamilah for her contribution, because we work together to continue the what Adnan has, vision of Adnan for this particular area.
When pressured to confirm if AZIZUL is the candidate to be, the chairman went on and said,
saya beri bayangan tadi, saya akan confirm pada 3 bulan. Selalunya bayangan jadi benar.
Gabungan Parti Sarawak or GPS accepts Tanjung Datu incumbent Datuk Jamilah's decision not to defend her seat in the upcoming 12th Sarawak state election. Datuk Jamilah said she is thankful that GPS chairman Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng had accepted her resignation, citing it is the right time for her to step down and pave the way for new faces in the party.
Saya telah pun menyatakan sebab saya harus mengundur diri dengan keadaan berumur dah kata orang, dan it's not so like not that I melepaskan tanggungjawab saya, tetapi bagi saya it's fair for me setelah menjadi ahli yang hormat selama 4.5 tahun ataupun 5 tahun.
During the Tanjung Datu by-election in 2017, Jamilah won with a majority of 6,443 votes, defeating Rapelson Richard Hamid from PPDS Baru and the late Johnny Bob Aput from Party Star. Meanwhile, Sarawak has the potential to emerge as an economic powerhouse through various frameworks. As such, the Sarawak government aims to transform Lundu into a tourism investment zone, as the state government aimed Lundu as a tourism investment zone. Therefore, the state is now investing in human capital through the establishment of Centex Lundu, as it is a new milestone as it provides technical, digital and heritage training institutions for the locals.
Centex ini program latihannya banyak berasaskan pada industri pelancongan dan juga hospitality. Hospitality ini termasuklah F&B dan juga pengurusan hotel. Selain daripada itu, tadi Datuk Amar pun meminta supaya dimasukkan juga desain ID dan furniture design yang sesuai dengan pembangunan yang akan rancak berlaku di kawasan Lundu dan Sematan. Kerana ini adalah kawasan yang begitu menarik dari sudut turisme, dan kita sudah menerima juga pihak yang akan menabur di sini yang menteraskan kepada industri hospitality, termasuklah hotel.
Abang Johari said, in order to realise the goal of making Lundu Sematan a tourism investment zone destination, a holistic cooperation is needed. He said the state government has previously launched a post-COVID-19 strategy for the recovery of the state's economy and the tourism sector.
Post-COVID-19 strategi, kita nak recover ekonomi kita. Dua sektor yang ada di Lundu yang boleh membantu kita. Satunya sektor pelancongan, di mana kita dapat mewujudkan ekosistem pelancongan di kawasan ini. Dan keduanya ialah dari sudut apa saya sebut sebagai talent development dan innovation. Dan ini adalah dua sektor dalam post-COVID-19 strategy that can be identified as a platform for development in Lundu and Sematan. Tentu sekali dia berkenaan talent yang mesti kita latih, dan juga talent ini sentiasa create, innovate dari sudut proses dan juga kepentingan jangka panjang. Jadi Centex Lundu can play its part. Jadi saya rasa visi Tok Nan insya-Allah dapat kita fulfill.
The Centex Lundu campus can accommodate 800 trainees with 7 lecture rooms and 14 workshops. The campus also provides facilities such as hostels, dining halls, recreation rooms, administrative offices, multi-purpose halls and staff apartments. Other than tourism and hospitality, Centex Lundu also offers other training courses such as fashion technology, culinary, traditional beauty therapy or postnatal care, photography, indoor aquaculture, hair design and makeup, wireman, welding technology, Android mobile application development and augmented reality. Chief Minister Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg today officiated the 1.6-kilometre Jalan Tun Hussein On and Jalan Bau Lundu Link Road to Kampung Stunggang Melayu Baru in Lundu, with hopes that the construction of the new road will bring benefits to Kampung Stunggang Melayu residents as well as 3,000 residents in the district.
Daripada itu tadi saya telah meresmikan pecah tanah untuk memulakan jalan raya yang menghubung Pen Borneo ke Kampung Stunggang Melayu, dan di antara kampung itu akan kita bangunkan kawasan perumahan resettlement yang baru sebanyak 220 lot. Ini sudah tentu dapat memberikan keadaan yang lebih baik dalam perkampungan yang lebih tersusun, berasaskan pada spek saya yang baru, di mana kita tembok, kita akan bekalkan dengan utility serta parit antara air, parit yang konkret. Jadi ini akan membesarkan lagi duduk.
Tanjung Datu incumbent Dato' Ahmad Jamilah Anu said the Pan-Borneo Highway Project Link Road from Teluk Melano to Sematan will further improve the economic activities in the area. Prior to the launch of the project on January 26, 2019, the construction has caused Sematan and Teluk Melano roads to be congested upon tourist arrivals.
Kita telah menyaksikan peresmian projek Lebuh Raya Highway Sarawak. Jajaran Teluk Melano ke Sematan pada 26 Januari 2019. Laluan berhabis sepanjang 33 bintang itu melaluinya pada 15 September 2015 dengan kos belajarnya 580 juta. Dan siap sebelumnya mengikut jadual pada 4 Januari 2018. Semenjak jajaran tersebut siap dan penempatan, terus terdapat peningkatan kegiatan ekonomi di kawasan Sematan dan Teluk Melano. Sematan dan Teluk Melano menerima ribuan pengunjung setiap bulan sehingga menimbulkan kesesakan di bukan Sematan, begitu juga di Kampung Teluk Melano.
The 33-kilometre new route project began on September 15, 2015, with a total allocated cost of 580 million ringgit and was completed on schedule on January 4, 2018. Up to date, the Lundu to Bau Link Road is also in progress and is expected to be completed by 2023. Tamin incumbent Christopher Gira Sambang will defend his seat for Gabungan Party Sarawak or GPS. Gira has been invited to a Watika Credential Letters presentation ceremony slated to take place on December 3.
At the ceremony, GPS candidates are expected to receive the letters from the coalition chairman, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. Gira won the 2016 Sarawak election with a majority of 2,085 votes after garnering 6,230 votes against independent candidate Dr. Ali Puji with 4,145 votes and PKR candidate Simon Joseph Usau with 954. He is expected to face Datuk Joseph Entulu Belaun from PSB, Muda Prinching from PBK and a candidate from PKR in the coming state poll.
Local entrepreneurs expressed their gratitude for the assistance granted to them under the Sarawak Ku Sayang program, paving the way to expand their businesses after given the opportunity to register their establishment under JUM Register. Judy Mikia, a traditional pastry maker, is adapting to digitalization in promoting her product.
Aku register titik asal aku pergi lesen ku asal pergi keluar aku ya belajar cara packaging dua cara promote produk dan lain.
The same goes for Tera Bugis, a traditional wear seamstress.
Kalau boleh tu saya nak ikuti program-program apa yang berkaitan dengan kebudayaan yang saya buatlah. pun mungkin saya nak belajar menjahit kah, kalau ada program macam ni, saya nak ikut.
Meanwhile, Caroline, a home baker, is tapping on the digital platform in moving her business forward.
Dalam program tu mungkin aku ya belajar ya promote online deh lebih tulup lagi deh. Sebab adin pun aku ya mupok belajar ke bahagian NOT post online tu. Kalau mau tang neng aneh masih belajar.
The prices of imported and local vegetables experienced an increase of about 10 to 20% than the standard retail price. And therefore, for that, we have gathered info regarding the matter, as our reporter Douglas Elliott was in Syrian to tell us more on how it is there.
Right, thank you, studio. Now, on Monday, Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs Ministry, KPD and HEP Sarawak, announced that prices of imported and local vegetables experienced an increase of about 10 to 20% than the standard retail price. In a statement, the ministry said that the price hike is due to the cold weather in China, which has affected crop production. Meanwhile, while there is no issue in supply, price increase has also been noted in local vegetables such as mustard greens, long beans, and chilies. Now, I'm currently on ground in Syrian, and a quick trip to the Syrian wet market today found that prices for local vegetables are still under control. But the prices of selected imported vegetables are significantly pricier by a ringgit or two. I've spoken with a few traders and found that the prices for imported vegetables, such as tomatoes and carrots, have gone up, whereas the supply for vegetables such as cauliflower and cabbages are in limited stock. Meanwhile, the prices for local vegetables such as bitter gourd have also gone up, with traders here selling it for 4 ringgit from 3 ringgit 60 cent previously. The traders here also said that they have to lower their profit margin significantly due to this. I also discovered from a few fishmongers that I interviewed with that prices for seafood is expected to be affected too, citing the increase in feed prices and shipping as the main factors. Nonetheless, the ministry, KPD and HEP, asserted that the situation is temporary and the supply and price of vegetables will soon recover by late December. Now, that is all I have for you now. Back to you in the studio.
On the other hand, Sarawak products are able to penetrate the global market with the help of digitalization, marketing their products online. However, in order to tap into the export market, entrepreneurs must have a high commitment in both quality, services, and of important criteria in preparing the food industry in Sarawak for the global market.
Jadi, untuk yang memenuhi keperluan food basket ini saya rasa tidak akan boleh dicapai jika kita semua memainkan peranan penting di dalam industri. Dan seperti yang dikongsikan tadi kan, semestinya ada 3 perkara lah, 3 kriteria yang semestinya perlu dipatuhi untuk membuat bisnes mereka atau perniagaan terus maju adalah mereka mempunyai 3 kriteria. 1, berdaya maju, berdaya tahan, dan berdaya saing.
On exporting their product globally, Dr. Alexson said industry players should also adhere every regulation under the Food Act. He said that this is important as it will ensure the certification requirements are complied with.
Kawili atau lebih dikenali sebagai pemilik Anas Popcorn telah menerima anugerah Bumi Putra Business Excellence Award 2021. Bagi meraihkan kejayaan anak Sarawak ini, episod Konspirasi Anas Popcorn akan ditayangkan khas pada 5 Disember 2021 jam 10 malam hanya di TVS saluran 122 Astro dan MyTV.
Welcome back to the Nightline. Ministry of Health or MOH has put a temporary travel restriction on 8 countries following the spread of a new COVID-19 variant dubbed the Omicron variant. Health Minister Khairi Jamaluddin said as for now, his ministry has put a halt on inbound visitors from the 8 countries, although as of yesterday, 20 countries have reported the detection of the new infectious variant.
KKM pada 26 November telah menyenaraikan negara berikut: Afrika Selatan, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambik, Namibia dan Zimbabwe. Hari ini kita menambah satu lagi negara, iaitu Malawi.
According to Khairi, MOH will provide a list of countries who have reported the detection of the Omicron variant to related ministries and agencies. He added that this was a part of the control and prevention measures being done by the ministry to prevent the spread of the Omicron variant, which have been agreed in the COVID-19 ministerial quartet meeting last Tuesday. Now a total of 96.9% of the adult population, or 22,689,471 individuals in this country, have completely received the COVID-19 vaccine injection as of Tuesday, November 30. According to data from the COVID-19 portal, a total of 98.3% of the adult population, or 23,028,508 individuals, have received at least one dose of the vaccine.
The portal also stated that 89.7% or 2,822,370 teenagers aged between 12 and 17 years old have received at least one dose of the vaccine, while 86.1% or 2,709,263 individuals are fully vaccinated. Yesterday, a total of 135,914 doses of vaccine have been administered, with 8,313 individuals receiving their second dose, 4,703 receiving their first doses, and 122,898 individuals getting their booster shot. With that, the cumulative number of vaccine administered under the National COVID-19 Immunization Program PICK now stands at 53,517,981 doses. The cumulative number of booster shots is now at 2,457,510 shots.
And prices of essential goods had increased were not caused by traders. As such, Prime Minister Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said the price increase to costs accumulated at various levels of the supply chain before the goods reach the traders. He also said the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Industries needs to cooperate with the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs to resolve this issue.
At the same time, he said the government need to seriously look into the issue regarding the involvement of middlemen. Ismail Sabri said the government would import frozen chicken to enable the people to obtain chicken at lower prices. He said the increase in chicken prices to 9 ringgit 80 cent per kilogram was unusual, although prices had exceeded 10 ringgit per kilogram before. On the issue of fish supply, Ismail Sabri said MAFI would temporarily stop fish exports to ensure fish is easily available at reasonable prices in the local markets.
The Malaysian government recognizes May 29 as the National Journalist Day, or Hawana, and will continue to support programs related to enhancing the craft of journalism. This was announced by Prime Minister Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob in his speech at the Malaysian Journalist Night 2021 Awards presentation last night.
Ismail Sabri Yaakob hoped ties between the Malaysian media and fellow journalists in neighbouring countries through ASEAN or otherwise can be strengthened. He said it could be strengthened by making the Malaysian-Indonesian Journalists Association ISWAMI as a model. The Prime Minister also suggested that a network cooperation involving journalists at the regional level be strengthened to forge stronger understanding between countries. ISWAMI, which represents various media agencies and organizations in Malaysia and Indonesia, was established to harmonize the Malaysia-Indonesia ties and become a mediator to media organizations in both countries in tackling issues of mutual interest.
Kini adalah masa untuk kita boleh bersama, membina semula, mensyukuri nikmat yang ada, menggapai peluang tersedia, zahirkan impian. Ayo bangkit bersama aspirasi keluarga Malaysia. Sertai kami di 100 Hari Aspirasi Keluarga Malaysia pada 9 hingga 12 Disember 2021 bertempat di Pusat Konvensyen Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you for staying with me. The newly emerged COVID-19 Omicron variant has sparked a concerning question for the United States of America, buying time to assess any new risk. As the situation varies with citizens in vaccine circles, especially with the eligibility of the booster vaccine, Americans are going to be fairly protective against this new variant. And for that, our correspondent in Washington, D.C., Alfian Zaini, has the details.
Yes, this draws a lot of attention for us all and around the globe, Cheryl, to be honest, as the newest COVID-19 variant winds its way around the globe. Health officials are warning Americans to prepare for Omicron. The new variant was first detected in Southern Africa, igniting a flurry of travel bans, restricting passengers from several Southern African countries. It's safe to say that it's almost definitely here already by looking at the number of cases coming off planes this weekend, making it almost a certainty that there have been cases that have gotten into the United States. So U.S. health officials have not imposed any new screening or tracing requirements in response to the newly discovered Omicron COVID-19 variant that prompted the Biden administration to restrict travel from Southern Africa. Starting Monday, the United States will bar most foreign travelers from South Africa and 7 other Southern African countries in an attempt to curb the spread of the Omicron variant, which was first identified in South Africa on Friday. However, the travel restrictions do not ban flights or apply to U.S. citizens and lawful U.S. Permanent residents until the ban starts on Monday. Flights from South Africa have continued to carry foreign nationals. Airline passengers entering the United States from abroad are already subject to stringent CDC COVID-19 vaccination and testing requirements, but are not generally monitored by health officials after they have leave flights and are not required to take COVID-19 tests upon arrival in the United States. Actually, nearly all foreign nationals entering the U.S. Need to be vaccinated to enter, but Americans do not need to be vaccinated to return home. Now, we are just awaiting the answer from officials on definitive information on the new coronavirus variant. It's still uncertain to say, Cheryl.
Right, and that global update concludes TVS Nightline for tonight. Here with me, Shal Shameto, and I'll see you next time. Have a good morning.
I do know and feel that there is a huge difference between